Fish AJ. So I'm just kind of doing a mock-up draft for my universe mode. This is just for funsies. I kind of separate it into three separate brands. I got WWE, ECW, and WCW. I kind of already did the first two picks for each brand. ECW right now we have AJ Styles and Nakamura. WWE we have Roman Reigns and Finn Balor. WCW we have Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens. So right now we're going to do the third pick for ECW, and I'm just kind of just randomly picking. So if you have any suggestions on who should go on what brand, let me know. Possibly we'll do another one of these at some point. Just some guidelines for my specific version of this draft is that I'm just kind of doing a right now only superstars that are in the actual WWE are still alive. Doesn't necessarily mean they're not still wrestling, because I'm gonna like draft like Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels, but I'm leaving kind of the dead people off the table. I don't know why. Just something I never like to do when I do the drafts is use them. And I think the only other two superstars that I'm gonna be doing from at least the creative wrestler ones are Jeff Hardy. I have a Jeff Hardy creative wrestler I downloaded, and a Rhino character that I downloaded. So I'm gonna those are the ones I'm gonna use. The other creative wrestlers I'm gonna wait till after I've done the main superstars, just to I don't know, just kind of a weird way. I am gonna try to find a WWE draft simulator. Simulator. It's just kind of 2K17. Kind of make this a little unpredictable if we do that. Could have used the one WWE has, but it's kind of Alright. It's whatever. So I think the next pick for ECW will be Devon Dudley. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho. Let's put him on ECW. He was there once before, right? Alright, so we got ECW representative. Chris Jericho is the third draft pick for ECW. Alright, WWE's pick. And what have we got to pick for WWE? Survey says... give me all the dead people. Survey says... Fandango. Yeah. Let's go... well, let's go with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy would be a cool WWE pick. So Jeff Hardy is going to WWE. Jeff Hardy. Alright, WCW, who are they going to pick? I think there's only one person WCW can pick, and that is the man that just came back Monday night on Raw, Goldberg. That's right, Goldberg going to WCW. Alright, so the next pick is for ECW, and ECW is going to pick Bray Wyatt. And I think WWE is going to stick with Brock Lesnar. This will be their pick. Brock Lesnar. Oh, excuse me. Just getting over a cold. Alright, it's WCW's pick. And who are they going to pick? I think WCW is going to pick... They're going to pick the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. I feel like he'd be a good addition for WCW. Alright. So we are in round 5 right now for our draft pick, and time for ECW to go. I think ECW is going to pick Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins going on the ECW brand. He can tear it up there. So WWE's pick is going to be Triple H. Separate them. Triple H. Triple H is going. Rusi 35. Yeah, if you want to give me some picks for ECW, that'd be cool. I kind of already started some of them right now. I mean, ECW has AJ Styles, Nakamura, Jericho, Bray Wyatt, and Seth Rollins. WWE right now has Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar, Triple H. And WCW has Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Goldberg, and Cesaro. Kind of on their 5th pick right here for WCW. And who should I pick for WCW's 5th pick? 5th pick for WCW. You know what? I think I'm going to go with DDP for WCW. I mean, he's been on the show for a while. Staple of Monday Night Nitro. So we're going to go with DDP for WCW. Alright, Rusty 35. Who do you want for ECW's next pick? Again, it's ECW's pick. If Rusty 35. Ooh, Apollo Crews going to ECW. Alrighty, let me go find Mr. Crews. Good pick. Good pick. Alrighty, Cruz has been drafted to ECW. Alrighty, time for WWE's pick. I think WWE needs somebody. Somebody almost equal to Apollo Crews. Someone who doesn't get a lot of love like Apollo Crews. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Heath Slater. Raw, I feel like needs some Heath Slater, and he's already part of WWE and that thing. So let me just put him in my little spreadsheet. Cruz. Alrighty, so Paul Cruz, Heath Slater. Oh, speaking of Heath Slater, here's his theme song. Excuse me. Alrighty, so now it's WCW's pick again. Who do we want? I think WCW is going to draft Randy Orton. Seems like a good fit for that. Excuse me. Good fit for that brand. So we're going to draft Mr. Orton to WCW. Alright. It's ECW's turn again. Who is the next draft pick for ECW, Rusty 35? Nia Jax, first women of the draft to go. Good pick. Good pick. Alrighty, welcome to ECW, Nia Jax. A good fit. Definitely her than Nikki Bella would fit better in ECW. Or ECW. Yeah, ECW. Alrighty, so WWE's turn. I think WWE is going to go with... Let's give them Alexa Bliss. I feel like she'd be a good fit on that WWE roster. Alrighty, so Jax and Bliss have been drafted. Alright. I think WCW needs a woman as well. And let's give them Charlotte. See how she is the daughter of WCW, one of WCW's greatest champions, Ric Flair. So Charlotte going to WCW. Maybe her daddy will join her. Alrighty, ECW, your pick again. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, we're going with Scott Hall. Scott Hall. Cool addition to ECW. Razor Ramon. Just some. I guess I should probably acknowledge people that have more than one superstar. for this draft, for the sake of simplicity. If you draft one person, like a Scott Hall, to one brand, the other person, Razor Ramon, will go to that brand too. You can kind of switch them out. I'm not going to mark them on the thing just because it's a little more time consuming. But like because I drafted Chris Jericho earlier for ECW, he would get the other the other Chris Jericho version too. Now I should also mention too that Dead People I'm not going to be drafting, just because it's just something I just kind of don't want to do. And with that, I think I said that earlier in the draft, but just because other people have started to join. No Dead People, and I'm waiting for most of the creative wrestlers, like my guy here. I'm going to wait till the end once we draft most of the other ones. So, back to the actual draft. Let's get WWE's pick, and I think they're going to go with... let's go with Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid going to WWE out of retirement. Too bad he won't be facing AJ Styles. Alrighty. So WCW's pick. You know what? Let's give them Sheamus. I feel like Sheamus would be a good addition to WCW. Kind of looks the part, a kind of different feely-weely. And plus, he was in ECW or WWE CW back in the day. Don't want to put him there. Alrighty. Alright, ECW, it's your pick again. Who are we going to go with? The Revival. So, Scott Dawson. And the other guy that's name's escaping me right now, Scott Dawson. Oh, what was his name? Come on, I watch NXT. I'm just going to scroll down until I find him because his name's escaping me right now. It's Scott Dawson. Oh, Dash Wilder. There we go. That was a little hard. Alright, I guess we're doing something different. I wasn't going to draft tag teams as their own thing, but ECW likes breaking rules. They're rule breakers, so we're going to break the rules too. So I'm going to draft my tag team for WWE. We'll go with Enzo and Big Cass since they're already on the thing. So we got Enzo Amore and Big Cass. If I'm stalling, it's just because I'm writing my things down on my little spreadsheet, just so I know who's been taken. I like to keep it kind of organized. And Mercy 35 will be back in a little bit, so we'll hold off on the draft pick for ECW. We still got WCW's pick before we go back to them anyway, so it should be fine. The Revival. Alrighty, so we're just waiting on my spreadsheet. Alright, we got the updated draft sheet. Alright, it's time for WCW's pick. Who are they going to pick? I think in the same vein as this round has been all about tag teams, WCW needs a tag team of their own. And you know what? Since Death the Road, we can't really draft Death the Roads, just because I don't like drafting dead people or dead wrestlers. But we're gonna draft this. I think we're gonna draft Goldust and R-Truth to WCW. They could run amok over there. So the Golden Truth is going to WCW. Alrighty. WCW. There he is, right up here. Alrighty. Truth, you're going to WCW. See, we have 2 people in the chat now. Other person, how you doing? Rusty35 has claimed ECW. He's controlling ECW's draft picks. If you want to control draft picks, let me know. Since there's only a few of us in here, I think 3 of us can manage. You can either pick between WWE and WCW. And I'll give you the list of everyone who's been drafted already, too, if that would help you. So let me know if you want part of this cool little... I don't even know what to call this. It's kind of just spur of the moment. But, hey, why not broadcast this? See what happens. And I will let you know who... the rules. Well, I'll let you know the rules anyway. Basically, for people who are just joining in, doing 3 brands right now: ECW, WWE, WCW. We are in the 10th round of the draft pick. Basically, I'm not drafting any creative wrestlers besides Jeff Hardy and Rhino, just because they're wrestlers, real wrestlers right now, and I don't have any other ones besides them that are real wrestlers. Also, not drafting dead people like Warrior or Dusty Rhodes. As much as I love Dusty Rhodes, I'm not going to draft him. It's just something I never do. And tag teams count as 1 pick if you choose to pick them. We've already gone through, I think, 3 tag teams for each of the brands. And so I'm going to kind of run down the list of all the people that have been picked so far for people. So ECW so far has AJ Styles, Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, Apollo Crews, Nia Jax, Scott Hall, and The Revival. WWE has Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Heath Slater, Alexa Bliss, Shawn Michaels, and Enzo and Cass. WCW has Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Goldberg, Cesaro, DDP, Randy Orton. Why did I write that? Oh poop, I don't remember who I picked for that one. They have someone else, then they have Sheamus and the Golden Truth. And Rusty35 is back with his draft pick for ECW, and they are getting Big Sexy Kevin Nash. I guess the Outsiders are going to ECW this time, so just hope Hogan don't follow them. I don't think ECW wants the NWO in there. Where am I going? Kevin Nash. Alrighty, so ECW, Kevin Owens. Did I do Kevin Owens? Before I do WWE's draft pick, I'm just looking because I forgot who I drafted in WCW for one of them, and I like my spreadsheet kind of organized so I know. Oh, Charlotte. I did Charlotte. Alrighty, so Nash goes to ECW. It's time for WWE's next pick. WWE is going to pick the Insiders. That was... I'm trying to remember. Was that Fake Hall and Fake Nash? Kane and... I don't remember who played Scott Hall. You know what? I think WWE is gonna pick Itao Itami, the artist formerly known as Kenta on the Indies. Alrighty, it's time for WCW's pick. Let's go with DDP and Kevin Nash. Yeah, well, poor DDP got drafted to WCW. Maybe we can do a trade later down the road once we get this thing running. Yeah, I'm gonna say Trish Stratus. She can go to WCW. Needs some more flair, no pun intended, in their women's division on WCW. Alright, ECW's pick. Who is going to be pick number 11? Ooh, Samoa Joe, a good one right there. I was actually going to draft him to WCW, but looks like he jumped ahead of me. Alrighty, so Joe going to ECW. Him and Paul Cruz can have some fun. Maybe he'll go against Bray Wyatt. Alright. Joe. In WWE, I think they're gonna go with Bayley. Bayley going to WWE. Or staying. And number 12 for, or number 12, number 11 for WCW. Go with John Cena. Surprised he hasn't gone yet. We'll put him over on WCW. Alrighty, ECW, it's your pick. Who's it gonna be? Number 12. Enforcers. The Enforcers going to ECW. Arn Anderson and was it Jerry Briscoe? Briscoe? No. Oh, Larry. Practical Jokers. The Enforcers are now on ECW. Alrighty, so WWE's draft pick. I think WWE needs some badass motherfuckers. So we're gonna draft Blake and Murphy. And WCW. Oh, you I took your pick. Oh, did I do it wrong? Oh no, okay. I think you mean I took your pick for next time. just to make sure I did it right. Alright, so WCW, they're gonna get the New Day. Alrighty, so this round ECW got... Oh, I forgot about Mr. Ellsworth. He's a real wrestler too, so he's eligible for the draft. Alright, where is he, Mr. James Elwood? Any man with two hands has a fighting chance. And that fighting chance goes to ECW. Best of luck to you, Mr. Ellsworth. Alrighty, so he's going to ECW. Alrighty, so I think in WCW, or no, it's not WCW, it's WWE's turn. So WWE, they're gonna get Undertaker. On second, bud. Undertaker. Still got to do WCW's pick. Don't worry, I won't take the Usos. I don't want them on WCW, but I will take Ric Flair and Charlotte can be on the same brand. Alright. And you want the Usos for ECW. So Jimmy and Jay going to the purple brand. Alrighty, Usos as heels going to ECW. Time for our next pick for WWE. I'm gonna take Edge. Sure needs an Edge. So Edge going to WWE again. Alright, WCW's pick. They are gonna go with... Can't do this random right now. Not new stage already. Fandango, they get Fandango. Breaking up him and Breezy as a tag team. Alrighty, ECW, your turn. Ooh, Neville going to ECW. That's actually a really good fit for him. More of the high flyer kind of environment there. Fast paced, hardcore. So, goodbye Neville. Hello ECW. Alrighty. WWE's next pick is going to be... I think to separate them, Tyler Breeze. Alrighty, and WCW, they're gonna get a man called Sting. He's actually the WCW champion right now. Alrighty, ECW, your pick. Who's it going to be? So while we're waiting for ECW for their next pick, let's go over the last 2 rounds of the draft pick. ECW got the Usos. WWE got Edge. WCW got Fandango. In last round, ECW got Neville. And WWE got Tyler Breeze. And WCW got Sting. And now ECW is drafting the Usos puppy, Mr. Rikishi, going to the land of the extreme. Alrighty, welcome Rikishi to ECW. Maybe him and his boys can have some fun there. Heel. Alrighty, it's WWE's pick. And since he's kind of just sitting there, we'll go with The Rock. Rocky's back. And he's taking no prisoners. Alright. And time for WCW. I feel like they need some fresh faces. How about Paige? Paige going to WCW. Alrighty, so last picks were Rikishi going to ECW, The Rock going to WWE, and Paige going to WCW. ECW, it is your pick again. Who are we going with? Waiting on the ECW pick. Again, this is the Island Fish AJ streaming. This is our first time streaming on YouTube. Who's left draft? There's a lot of names left. Right now, we only have... we have names like Road Dogg, Rhino still up for grabs. We got a lot of the women left. Sami Zayn. There's a lot of names left to draft. But I'll just run down who we've done so far. For ECW so far, we have AJ Styles, Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, Apollo Crews, Nia Jax, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash, The Revival, Samoa Joe, Arn Anderson, and Larry Zbyszko, the Enforcers. We got James Ellsworth in ECW as well. The Usos, and Rikishi and Neville. For WWE, we have Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Heath Slater, Alexa Bliss, Shawn Michaels, Enzo and Cass, Ito Itami, Bayley, Blake and Murphy, The Undertaker, Edge, Tyler Breeze, and The Rock. In WCW, we have Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Goldberg, Cesaro, DDP, Randy Orton, Charlotte, Sheamus, The Golden Truth, Trish Stratus, John Cena, The New Day, Ric Flair, Fandango, Sting, and Paige. So you got a plethora of people still left to draft. Again, this is Island Fish. It's our first streaming thing for video games. This is pretty cool. We haven't done one of these before. DX has already been taken. They're on Raw right now. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, or not Raw, they're on WWE. So, pick again, please. Oh, we got our pick from ECW now. We're giving them the New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg. Where are you, Road Dogg? Jesse James. And we gotta find the badass Billy Gunn. Where are you at, Billy? New Age Outlaws going to ECW. Alrighty, WWE's pick. They're gonna go with Emma. So Emma going to WWE. Time for WCW's pick. And they are going to pick pick up Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn going to WCW. So those picks for this round were the New Age Outlaws going to ECW, Emma going to WWE, and Zayn going to WCW. ECW, it's your pick again. Who are we going with? Kevin Owens has already been drafted by WCW. So everyone who has been drafted so far is AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke Nakamura, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy, Goldberg, Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Triple H, DDP, and we'll finish it after. Sasha Banks looking like she's going to ECW. Alrighty, welcome to ECW, Sasha. I think. Welcome, Game Dab. How you doing? So it is WWE and WCW have a pick left in this round. Just drafted to ECW was Sasha Banks. So for WWE, I think they're going to get I'm gonna get Christian. I feel like that'd be a good fit for WWE. Him and Edge can tag team again. So WWE's pick is Christian. And now it is time for WCW's pick. And I think they're gonna go with Mr. Bully Ray. Bubba Ray, whatever you want to call him. So Bubba going to WCW. It is now time for ECW's pick. ECW, who are you drafting? Again, the last round of draft picks were Sasha Banks, Christian, and Bubba Ray. And ECW has given us their draft pick, and they are going with the other half of the Dudley, splitting them up. Devon Dudley, Testify, going to the land of the extreme, his home. Alrighty. Gaming Dab, Goldberg has already been drafted by WCW. If you want to draft for WCW, that's fine. I guess that leaves me with WWE. It's up to you. Just let me know if you want to be WWE or WCW. There's still a few good picks left in the draft. Our friend Rusty35, he is ECW, drafting for them. So let me know what you want to be, and we can incorporate that, and I'll give you the rundown of who's been picked already. So we're going to hold off on this draft pick right now for WWE, just so we know what our friend Gaming Dab wants to do if they want to join us. So Gaming Dab, you want to be WCW? Alrighty, so I'm just going to do another quick layout of who's been drafted so far, starting with ECW. ECW has drafted AJ Styles, Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins, Apollo Crews, Nia Jax, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, The Revival, Samoa Joe, The Enforcers, James Ellsworth, The Usos, Adrian Neville, Rikishi, the New Age Outlaws, Sasha Banks, and Devon Dudley. WWE has drafted Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Heath Slater, Alexa Bliss, Shawn Michaels, Enzo and Cass, Hideo Itami, Bayley, Blake and Murphy, The Undertaker, Edge and Christian, Tyler Breeze, The Rock, and Emma. And WCW has drafted Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Goldberg, Cesaro, DDP, Randy Orton, Charlotte, Sheamus, The Golden Truth, Trish Stratus, John Cena, The New Day, Ric Flair, Fandango, Sting, Paige, Sami Zayn, and Bubba Ray. So, since it's, I guess, my pick, WWE is going to pick... I'm surprised no one's picked him yet. We're going to go... Where is he? I just saw him. The WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose. So we're going to bring him to WWE. Alrighty, Gaming Dad, it's your turn. Who is WCW going to draft? I should also put out that we're not drafting dead wrestlers. Any wrestler that has died, we're not going to be drafting. Just something I never do when I do these drafts. But those that retired are fair game, like people like Edge, Bret Hart, Steve Austin. They are all fair game to be drafted. People like the Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage, and Dusty Rhodes are off limits. Well, it looks like... Well, somebody left. I'm not quite sure if it was Gaming Dab or... Oh, yep, he left. Alright, so... Guess he didn't like my rules. Alright, that's fine. I'll pick for WCW. WCW is getting... American Alpha. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. Oh, you came back. Oh, well. Alright, let me fix this then, because I was starting to do your draft while you left. So, WCW is not drafting American Alpha. They are now drafting Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, where are ya? Stone Cold, Stone Cold. Alrighty, welcome to WCW. Mr. Austin, enjoy your stay. Hope it's better than it was last time. Alright. ECW, it's your pick. Who you gonna go with? Like I said earlier, you already have Diesel just because he's basically Kevin Nash. They count as one person, so you already have Diesel in the roster. So pick a different one, if you would please. So just going over the last couple picks. 2 rounds ago, Sasha was drafted to ECW. WWE, Christian was drafted. For WCW, it was Bully Ray. Last ECW pick was Devon. Last WWE pick was Ambrose, and last ECW pick or WCW pick was Mr. Steve Austin, and now ECW has their next pick, and that will be the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, going to the land of the extreme. Welcome, Asuka. Alright, time for my pick for WWE. WWE is going to get the last kicker, Becky Lynch. Welcome. And you want Asuka here. Alrighty, WCW, it's your pick. Who are you going with? Shawn Michaels has already been drafted to WWE. I believe he was in round... What was it? He was in round 8 drafted. So I'll have to ask you to pick someone else, please. Still got plenty of people here left to draft on this WWE draft stream, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of, again, one of the first times we're doing this, something like this. It's been fun so far. We got people participating. Rusty, again, you'll have to wait. Alright, so we have McMahon. Do you mean Shane, or do you mean Vince? Gaming Deb. Do you want Shane or Vince himself? I'm just gonna assume you want Shane McMahon. If not, we'll do it after. So we'll send him to WCW. And ECW wants Cactus Jack. Good pick for them. Alrighty, time for WWE pick, and we are going with I'll go with Baron Corbin for WWE. So WWE, that's my pick. Alright, WCW, your pick. Who are you going with? Bray has already been picked. So I'll ask you to do another one, please. Did he leave again? Who's still in here? You want Lita? Alright. Yeah, because I guess he keeps disconnecting, so we're gonna... Just gonna throw him with... Give him Ryder. Actually, folks, I actually gotta wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for helping me with the draft. I'm gonna leave this one right here. Not gonna touch this file. Happen to do the stream again. You guys are definitely invited to join me again. But I gotta end this one right now. Sorry about that. I thought I was gonna have more time, but I have other things I need to do right now. I want to thank you both for helping me with this, and hopefully we can do this again. It was fun. And thanks for watching. Thanks for doing the brand split. So again, this has been AJ, Island Fish AJ. And how do I stop this? Thank you all for joining.